welcome back. Another day of trucking. We've got more gravel to cart. It is a very nice Thursday morning today. It's the 4th of September. And yesterday we went to the Newgate field day. I'll talk about that in a sec. But we're going to cart more gravel. So as you can see, we've got quite a lot of gravel here now. There's 3 loads over there that Henry did that are in the wrong spot, so they need to come over to where we are. I reckon we've probably got nearly enough gravel for here. I say nearly, I mean, you look at that and you go, oh, John, Rhiannon was just saying to me, sure, you don't need to get more gravel. Like, you'd be surprised just how much you got to build up, and it's all got to come out and compact, and you know, the shed site. We also planning to gravel down the track just there, and then out the front here where the garden is, that's all going to get gravelled, and then basically gravel all out here too. If you gravel it and compact it, then basically when you have storms or wind or anything like that, you don't get the dust. We had it down at Russia and it was all compacted and done like that, and it was very nice. And yeah, because everyone's driving so slow, it never gets corrugated. So I'm gonna move all of the machinery and gear that's just there. It's over there somewhere. I'm gonna start stockpiling gravel just there. Get a nice big loaded pile of gravel there so that the guys can sort of shape it with their bobcats up here and then chuck the gravel in. And then we've got that road base out the back there that we'll use to go on top and to just top dress over there. But I think what we'll do first up this morning is we'll go grab some gravel and we'll go down to the other shed site and we'll start carting to there, because there's not too many more loads that need to go down there. I'll show you when we get down there. Yesterday was the Newgate field day. So Newgate for us is it's about a 2-hour drive to get there. So there's a few sort of ag shows that happen in Western Australia. The biggest one is Darren Field Days, which happened last week when I was in Melbourne, and then this week it's Newgate. So Darren is massive. Newgate's quite small in comparison because it's just the lower half of the state really, but it's still good to get along to. Quite a good time. We took kids out of school, went up there, and yeah, you go through the shed, you go through all the stuff. We bought some gin, so you got in the shed they've got the schools, wine tastings, you know, honey, politics, gins, beers, all that sort of stuff in there. Then there's some stuff for the kids, face painting and things like that going out there. They've got some bouncy castles, all that sort of stuff for the kids, keep them entertained, which was good. And then obviously the machinery. So the machinery side of things, we weren't in the market to buy anything, but we were just going for a look. I was told specifically not to get excited about anything there. So the checkbook is solidly stapled shut at the moment. But no, it was good. We went and had a look at all the machines. We had a look at some silos. I want to replace our silos up at the shed there because they're not sealing, and I can't leave grain in them over a year essentially. So I want to make it so I can. So I've got well, I'm going to get some quotes on some silos because they chucked that in the budget and need to replace them. We caught up with Brent and Dale, who have I think it's the Herculano, and if I got that right, I'll put a picture up here. It's a trailer, it's a 25-ton trailer that goes behind your tractor, and that is going to come to the farm in maybe about January, February for a couple of weeks, so I can show you guys what it can do, and you know, we can see what it can do. And we'll move some rocks with it, we'll move some dirt, maybe even some gravel, things like that, put it to the test. So basically it's just replacing what I've got here. Instead of driving this in the paddock, you drive a tractor and a trailer in the paddock. Guys who do silage, guys in the UK who do, well, it's very similar to what they have for their grain carts. So be very familiar to you guys. But that's coming to farm in January, February, so it'll be good to give that a go and see how that goes in our conditions, and you know, what we think of it, and I can show you guys how it operates as well. The big John Deere tractor was there, you know, the 800 horsepower. nothing special. It's just bigger. Doesn't excite me. I don't know why you need that much horsepower, but if you need that much horsepower, you need it. So caught up with the guys from Earnshaw again, so that was good. Just had a bit of a chat about how the bin and the liquid car went, which, as you guys know, went very well. There was no issues with them. I got to get the bin back up to Earnshaw, so like Grace, before seeding, because they're going to do some adjustments to the hydro motors. They've got a new way that they mount them, so we're going to take it up there and get that replaced. Basically just stops our hydro motors from being able to shift and loosening the chain. We had that happen once during seeding. Very quick fix, but the way that they've got it now means that it never happens again. But yeah, no, it was good. It was, it's always good to go to a field day. It's always fun. Kids had fun, we had fun, and now it's back to work. So we'll go and get some gravel, and we might see Henry around the traps too. He's out doing some fence on spraying. That is where we couldn't seed back at seeding time. It was just too wet. Henry sprayed this the other day, so that's why it's starting to get a little bit of a brown tinge to it, which is good. But when he was out there, we've still got so much water sitting around those, all those tram lines and things like that. And maybe you can see it on the camera, in between these two trees, you can see there's a valley, sort of a low spot, and it's going yellow. The crop's essentially dead out there, and that's from waterlog. Just too much water, crop can't grow, just it dies. So having it's a good thing to not try and see that area. It still blows me away that there's still so much water there that yeah, Henry said he just made another huge mess with the burn spray while spraying it. And yeah, I'm not too sure how we're going to fix that, but yeah, I mean, you can obviously do drainage channels, but to do that you have to do it the whole way to the creek over there, and I just don't want to split my paddock in half. It'd just be a nightmare. Anyway, barley's looking fantastic, so the beer's looking good, so that's a positive at least. As you can see, Brian's guys have done the most of the work for me. So they've obviously got side tippers, and they had 2 trailers. They were going to bring, they've got C trains of that, so 3 trailers, but it's just too much for them to turn around in here, couldn't do it. So they brought just the 2 trailers out and 2 trucks. And you can see they've done an awesome job here. Be interesting to see, I don't know, maybe today and tomorrow, if I just focus on here and get this done, this should be pretty good, I reckon. Probably might need a little bit more gravel. Obviously there's a lot more height to bring up here than what there is up there, but it's a start at least. So, you know, say for instance I get the Park and Earthworks to start down here on this shed pad, get it to where they sort of can go up, start on the other pad, and we can start carting gravel here if we need. But yeah, it's thankfully the trucks never got bogged when they were coming around. You can see it's starting to break up a fair bit, but thankfully there was no boggings, which was good. So we'll get ours unloaded, stop talking to the camera, and keep going.
seen your face before. So glad that you said hi, 'cause I was way too shy. What would have happened if you just had passed me by the night? We keep on drinking, keep on wishing for someone out there to hold. All those little moments, the bus you didn't catch me looking over your shoulder, just at the right time. Those little moments all led me to you. Only God knew about all those little moments. Well, maybe it was fate or a part of his plan. Giving me you was like giving me another chance. Thank God that you said hi, 'cause I was way too shy. What would have happened if you just had passed me by the night? We keep on drinking, keep on wishing for someone out there to love. All those little moments, the bus you didn't catch me looking over your shoulder, just at the right time. Those little moments all led me to you. Only God knew about all those little moments. We keep on drinking, we keep on wishing. We keep on drinking, we keep on wishing. We keep on drinking, we keep on wishing. We keep on drinking, we keep on wishing.
I definitely think there's a hive there because there's lots of bees swarming around, and that's what it's been like every time I've been driving this thing. So I'm going to have to sort that out before it gets too big a hive. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Anyway, whilst we're doing all this, Henry's obviously, as you guys know, busy out there spraying the fence lines. He's done, pretty sure he's done all of Rhiannon and probably nearly all of Esperance now. So he's pretty much done half the farm. Once you get on a roll with that thing, it's actually, you know, you can actually cover some ground pretty quickly, which is good. So hopefully, you know, by tomorrow we'll be down to Hatton's, getting down there sort of all sorted. But I don't know if we're going to punch through on this this load, but this truckload, I mean. But we're getting very close to punching through, having it all gone through, and then I can start pushing that way. Well, I can go that way a little bit, but we've got all that water there, so I can't go too far down, otherwise it's going to get too sloppy for this thing to operate in, and yeah, we just don't want to deal with that. We might need to dig a hole. I don't know. Yeah, gonna have to see if there's someone I can get an excavator from and dig that sinkhole on the other side there, so that we can at least have somewhere for all that water to go into, instead of just on the surface there. So more things to add to the jobs list. More things. reckon that's going to do it for us for today. I'm currently here at the bus stop, waiting for the oldest rat bag to get off the school bus, and then we're going to keep carting gravel, probably get another 2 loads in before she's had enough, maybe even 1 load, who knows. But yeah, I reckon we'll leave the video there. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.